Hey guys, God bless, giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because without him there could be no me, no you, no us. I hope you like this was for dinner. There's an Easter meal involved in this. I hope you guys had a great Easter. Let's get started off with this what's for dinner. On this particular night, we had a pasta bake. I made two of them, one for upstairs and downstairs. We ate on this for 2 days. So it was elbow macaroni, all types of cheeses, um, sausage, ground beef, and it just came out delicious, guys. So I did one in a casserole and I did one in a skillet. And when I tell you that this was delicious, it was delicious. Okay, this next particular night for what's for dinner, we had some baked lemon chicken, right? And we had some sweet beans and we had chili rice. On this particular night, we had sausage, onions, and pepper subs. So I had the stir-fried peppers and onions that come from the dollar store. I sent my son to the store for some hoagie rolls, and we had two packages of broth sausages. So, as you can see, I had them cooking in the water. Then they cooked down and all the juices came out, pumped them bad boys up. It was smelling so good in this house. I'm telling you, the people downstairs was like knocking, hey, hello, what's up? Can we come get some? No, I'm just playing. So then I put the onions and peppers in it. It's just cooking away. And it smells so good, guys. And those sausages were so meaty and plump. They really had a nice taste. So, and then I threw in a little extra Italian seasoning. I threw in some oregano and I let it cook all the way down. And then I put in some fennel seeds and some sage because that gave it that real sausage bite. Let me tell you something. They were at the table drooling, okay? So now we're letting them all cook down. And you know when they cook down like this, they get that sweetness to them, almost like a sugary glaze on them. So here I'm preparing them on the rolls. Cut the rolls in half, put in some spicy yellow mustard. Then here, guys, I put some ketchup on them. I was already drooling. Then I'm going to add those nice cooked down sauteed onions and peppers. And then I put a little garlic on it as well. You know how I chop up my garlic, put it in that olive oil and that seasoning. Just do a little bit of that on the bottom of the roll. Let me tell you, this was spectacular, guys. This was a really good meal. Now, after this, we're going to go on to the third meal, and I'll tell you what we have. On this particular night, it was Easter night. And I made vinaigrette pork chops, two types of steak, and then I made like a stir-fried Japanese vegetable, and I made some homemade mac and cheese. I'm showing you the vegetables right there as they finish cooking. It had snow peas, carrots, zucchini, corn, cauliflower, broccoli, and I put little spices and seasonings in it like a vegetable stir-fry mix. Oh my goodness. Here I'm showing you guys the macaroni and cheese. Now this is before I popped it in the oven. Or I had just brought it out after it cooked for a minute. This is the pork chops with the peppers and onions and the pepperoncini peppers that I put on top to give it like that vinaigrette taste. So that's about to go back in the oven. Well, it is, and it's about to go back in the oven. And then I'll show you the other things that I cooked on this Easter day. Showing you the macaroni and cheese again before it's going back into the oven. And this was a good meal, guys. I mean, like, I can't even describe it how good it was. That's the macaroni and cheese when it came out the oven. Look at that, all nice looking and crusty on top. All those different cheeses. I have Velveeta cheese. I have cheddar cheese. I have Asiago. I have Irish mature cheddar cheese. I have white cheddar, and I have shredded cheddar cheese, which I'm trying to stay away from the shredded, but this was a block and I did shred it myself. So trying to, because they say it has so many different things into the, look at that macaroni and cheese bubbling. They said the shredded have so many different chemicals and stuff on it to prevent it from clunking together. Okay, here we go with this steak, onions, and peppers. When I tell you, woo, I put a little amino acid on the steak, and I put a little steak seasoning. That was good. And this pork chop, oh my goodness. Now let's go to the dessert. I made homemade ginger snap cookies, and I made, you remember the old fashioned cafeteria peanut butter cookies? Well, I did that as well. Is a video up with the little girls doing a bake along day. So they did, you'll see that video. I'll put that up. But these are the ginger snaps. And I just rolled them up in little balls. And then when you put them in the oven at that certain temperature, they have like that little crackling look to it. So you can see that. I try to put it up a little close so you can see it. Those cookies, when I tell you, those cookies were bomb. I mean, they were just delicious with some cold milk or a cup of coffee. Come on now, or even a spot of tea. Now, we're going on. I'm going to show you after we finish looking at this lovely ginger snap. I'm going to show you when I put it in the cookie container. Why did I do that? I didn't know. I just wanted you to see that it was in a cookie container. So now you can actually see the grooves where it's like kind of like busted open, like it's almost like blistered open. I love that. A ginger snap cookie has to have that. But one thing about my gingerbread cookies, I don't like them to be so hard. So now I'm showing you the peanut butter, the old cafeteria peanut butter cookies. So some of them came out a little wonky, but that's okay because they were delicious. I crowded too many into my cookie sheet. But that's okay because I like how they came out flat on some of them. And little Nyla, you guys know my grandbaby Nyla. Nyla has been rocking these cookies. Oh, today she came up. I was like, okay, Nyla, are you going to leave any for anybody else? So now I'm showing you the peanut butter cookies. See the ones like you just some to my granddaughter Harmony. Thank you guys for joining me for my What's for Dinner. Tell me what you like. Which meal did you like the best? God bless you. And I put a little helpful hint in there for you as well, associated with the baking.